Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and we're back for some more of the Final Fantasy X Let's Play, and I'm finally glad to be back here to go and do another episode for this series for you guys. I know that we kind of went and did some other things on the channel beforehand. I know that we had to run on into with the Proxify plays, and then of course we had to go through Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and of course with Galaxy as well, with me and my friend Kevin, of course, to go and do that. And then we had some other side things going on with some other Let's Plays with like Paper Mario and Persona and other things that are happening from there. But either way, all that is said and done for now. We got this episode here of Final Fantasy X to go after, and now we have to go through the actual said Cloister of Trials within our time for right now. Yeah, so I guess here for this dungeon is that they kind of switched things up a little bit, because like previously before, if you guys remember, we went into some of these other different temples from the last time, and we had to go and do some other different Cloister of Trials, and these were all just like having to go through like the puzzles first and then getting the summon. Now here within the Macarena area for this one is a little bit different, because instead of us having to go and do the Cloister of Trials like right away, we actually had to go and do a battle with Maester Seymour, and that was during the last episode. And that was actually somewhat of an interesting battle. We got to go and meet up with the Guado, the battlers of our time that was happening within there. And now, since we are going to be seeing a little bit more of these Guado guys starting to make their appearance, you want to be a little bit careful with these type of enemies that are going to be around, because they are going to have some sort of like auto potion situation that's going to happen, and if you don't take care of them, they'll start to go and heal themselves up with whatever type of potion that they have. And you want to make sure that you go and at least have Riku to go and do all the stealing if you don't want them to go and do any type of healing. Now we are going to have to go and battle with those Guados again, and we are going to have to fight them over back at that previous place that I want to say that we went and battled out the Elbed crawler that was happening within that same exact type of stage area that happened. Now we are going to be facing off with the Wendigo. That is going to be a boss of this said area, and we are going to have to go and tackle it with that guy. Now that Wendigo boss is really not all that too difficult, unless if you know how to go and do it, which I will be going to tell you guys all about when we go and actually head on into the actual said battle here. Now for right now, if you guys went and just saw, we just went and added in that green orb, and we just went and basically got ourselves with a whole new type of other another type of one of these other special orbs that just raised up from the ground. Well, all these white orbs that we actually have at this point in time, all of these are going to have to try and get activated to get ourselves with a bridge to be accessed across from here. But if you guys remember, there is a destruction sphere that we can actually go and pick up. And now all that we have to go and do is that you just go and touch on this little button here, make sure that you go and pick up with the Macarena sphere, because we are going to have to go and reattach the bridge back together once again. But there is a little bit of a reward in this way. I believe you get yourself with a Lux Sphere if you do want to go and pick that up. Apparently, for what I have been gathered is that you do want to go and pick up with most of these rewards that are around here in most of these temples, because there could at least be something that will happen later on throughout the game. So we're going to make sure to go ahead and do that. Now, you can go and put this white orb anywhere, but we're going to just go and just put it right here back to its original place for right now, just so that we can get this area back into the way of us having to go and push on over towards to that other pillar down below, because we need to make sure that we get that guy all activated. Alright, so let's just go and head on down here, and let's go and put down the destruction sphere first before we go and actually bring down that actual said pillar from here. And just like that, that's all been taken care of, and let's go and get that reward that we do need. Now, I don't know if I actually do go out of my way to edit out with most of the things that happen from here, so I did. So after you go and do a little bit of some backtracking, replace all the different orbs back to its original places here, now we can go and finally head on over to the exit way and get to go through a little bit of a cutscene as well. Now, that Trommel guy that we met up from before, he is already very suspicious about everything that's going on, since we went and attacked with Mr. Seymour, and he's been knocked out, and now there's going to be other situations that's going to be a bigger problem with everything with the Guado here. And even though that we actually have a Jet Sphere to go and try to at least prove to him that, like, we're not, like we should at least be innocent here out of all of this, it seems that that Trommel doesn't really care, and he actually goes and destroys the Jet Sphere that happens within this segment.
Let you go.
which that's not good.
Proxima would never forgive us if we did.
Now, for June 20th, if you guys want to go and check out, I will be doing a live stream on there. I know that this video is going to be a post recording, so this is going to happen like maybe a couple other days afterwards within the live stream. But if you guys ever do want to go and check out on Thursday, that is going to be, of course, with Monster Hunter Stories. We will be continuing onwards with some more things within there. So you guys do go and check it on that. I believe currently right now we're heading into the desert region of Albarax, I think, or not Albarax. We were starting to head over to there, but I think we have to go to Osum first, which I think that's like a part of that whole desert area. So we're gonna have to go through that first. But yeah, so after a little bit of time, after you exit out of the Makalea Temple, we're starting to reach back to the original stage area where that crawler was at from previously before. The Wendigo is going to be around here, and I think for right now, for what you want to go and have your formation, is at least have like Lulu, Prox, and at least have like Lulu, I think like Riku, and I think probably Orin, not with Prox. But Lulu is strongly recommended here, and having Riku as well is also strongly recommended, because what's going to happen is that these guys in the background, these Guados, they're going to start causing us with some grief, and you actually want to have Riku to actually go and start setting up for some sleeping powers, because that will help you out the biggest time throughout the very beginning of this battle, because at least you can go and try to put this guy to sleep, and then you can go and be on the rest of the other different Guados to go and knock out first, because you want to go and take them out instead of the actual physical main guy, the Wendigo boss here. Now, there is a different option where you could actually go and knock out the big boss first, but these guys are going to be really annoying, and they're going to like constantly try to do a lot of other type of annoying things, so you may possibly want to just go for this option instead. Just knock out the back guys first, and just at least completely overkill them. Now, unfortunately with these guys here, they always like to go and set up on different type of stats, but we're going to try and make sure that those, well, for all of those, are going to get all nullified out here. Now, throughout our time, I did do a little bit of some editing, so we are going to have to go and switch into Orin. I went for the overdrive move right there for one of our special overdrives. But now what we're going to have to go and do is that we did go and set up for Waka with him having to go and throw down that dark. So now he actually has blind at this point. So now he actually has blindness, which that is very good. So now he does have to get himself injured. But we are going to go and set up for Ixion. And I know that you guys are kind of wondering why I have Ixion here. Well, we have Arrow Spark. And apparently for what I've been gathered is that apparently you can go and nullify Wendigo's type of other stats that happen from there while using this type of move. So we're going to go and use that just for right now, just so that it doesn't have to become like too much of an issue there. But we are going to have to now go and dismiss Ixion, because I don't think we really do need him for anything else other than just using the Arrow Spark for right now. So we're just going to go and say, see you later, Ixion. Thank you for the help for the time being, but we're going to have to go and just kind of go and do our own thing for right now for the time being. Alright, so here we go. A little bit more fewer parts into our way of this battle. I think this boss should at least be getting somewhat finished here. Now, I don't think you really need to go out of your way to really worry about having too much of getting the overkill. But if you want to go and do it, then of course be my guest. But we already went for the overkill, so we already went and used Lulu's overdrive right there. So very nice from her. And just like that, that guy's already finished and done with. He's really not that much of a problem if you just go through the special type of way that I actually went through there. But you don't want to go for any type of physical attacks, from what I've heard, is that you just want to just go constantly just for magic, because that will help you out quite a bit. But I don't know what he just went and did, but it seems like he completely destroyed all the ice around here, so I think we're going to be in some sort of conscious or unconscious type of state right now, because we may probably hit our head pretty well, or something's that's going to happen here.
Praise be to Yevon. That's what I would have said if I was a follower of Yevon.
Where the heck are we even at right now? But we'll have to go and worry about this for next time, because I don't think we're going to have enough time here for this type of episode for right now. But anyways, see you guys in the next one, and of course, peace.